What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you how to build these really cool light up Lego Christmas decorations. Each of these builds feature a unique fibre optic element, such as this Christmas tree, which includes a shining star on the top, as well as a small base that acts as a stand for the model, and allows you to hang it up to decorate your real life Christmas tree. I've also designed this little snowman who has a glowing red carrot for a nose, as well as opposable arms and a top hat. These fun festive builds also make a great addition to your minifigure scale creations, as they're the perfect size to include in your Lego Christmas scenes and winter villages. So let's get started and take a look at how to build them. Here's what you're going to need to build the base. And this is the same for both models, except the Christmas tree uses a yellow light brick, and the snowman uses a red light brick. This part is a very simple build. All we're going to do is basically build a brick using these 2x4 bricks and the light brick, along with a couple of 1x4 bricks and this 1x2 Technic axle hole brick in the middle, and then just build that up to the correct height to match the height of the light brick, with a couple of 1x4 plates, a 1x2 plate in the middle, and then two of these 2x4 tiles on the end to smooth that off. So you can use the base like that, or if you want to hang this up on your Christmas tree, you can use this piece attached around the back to act as a little attachment point, which you can loop round one of the branches of your tree. Next up, we'll build the Christmas tree. And this will make use of this magic wand piece for the star on the top. And if you don't already have this piece, I'll leave a link to the sets which you can find it in the description below. We'll begin by constructing the base of the tree trunk, which will use these two modified 1x1 bricks at a 45-degree angle to each other. And here we're basically going to want to slide this 1x4 bar all the way through the middle, up until roughly about there, in line with the top of that modified 1x1 brick. So you don't want it to go all the way, something like that much, with just a few millimeters of space is enough, and the reason for that will become apparent very soon. Next we'll take that magic wand piece and a 1x1 green cone and slide that through to the end. So that should be a bit loose at the moment. And then slide your third modified 1x1 brick also through to the end. And attach that up to the cone. So now you should have this assembly which is loose and wobbling about on the end of that magic wand. And you see the bottom of the wand piece. That is basically going to clip into that small few millimeter gap that we've left earlier. So attach this part up to the other half of the tree trunk, and again making sure to attach it at a 45-degree angle, and then that will allow you to just secure that wand piece in place, and you can see it doesn't wobble about now. So that's just basically clipped into place in between those two brown bricks in the middle. And we can finish this trunk off by sliding a 1x1 round plate with a hole just through the bottom to build up the height a little bit, so it's a bit more of a better height when it goes in the base. And now finally the last part is luckily nice and simple. So for this we'll just build up the shape of the tree, and starting from the top just do a layer of these 4 1x1 plates. Then on the next tier of the tree we're going to do 2 1x1 plates along with 2 1x2 plates to build out the shape a little bit more, make it a bit more conical and pine tree like. And then finally on the very last layer, this time we'll build out 2 of the sides with a set of 2 1x1 plates stacked on top of each other like this, and this can be a bit fiddly to line up, but the end result will be worth it. And then you see on these 2 sides we can just basically add a couple of 1x3 plates and finish off the shape with our last two 1x1 plates to round that out and create a really nice shape around the bottom that gives it a really nice natural appearance. And then all that's left to do is to attach it to our base, which we built earlier, so that just slides in the top, and you can push it down as much as possible, so that should leave as little gap as you can, and you'll see that you get the light effect of the star. Although obviously this effect looks a lot more impressive in the dark. And finally, here are all the pieces you're gonna need to build the snowman. So much like a real snowman, this guy will be built in segments, basically balls of snow rolled up to form the body of the snowman. So we'll build the first one using two 1x1 tiles attached to this modified 1x1 brick, along with two satellite dish pieces to form the sides, and we can stick a black 1x1 stud on the front to act as a little button. And then for the second segment of the snowman, we'll do the same thing with the stud, although this will be a bit smaller. And we'll join these two segments together with a 1x4 bar in transparent red, similar to the Christmas tree construction. And then you can take the other segment and basically slide that so it's not all the way through, but you see how this stud is just about touching that satellite dish piece. Well, that's as far as you're going to want to slide the bar. And you see how it is currently. You will probably want a bit more of the bar to stick out on the right hand side, so you just need to basically shuffle it along a little bit. Something like this is looking a lot better. And from here we can build the head of the snowman, which will use this type of modified 1x1 brick. And you can either have the nose all the way in, or have it sticking out slightly like this for the best effect. That will basically give you a few millimeters of this orange bar piece through the inside, and this is all to get that fibre optic effect where we'll join up with the light coming in the bottom of that bar, and that will basically go directly up and help illuminate that orange piece. Then we can take a 1x1 stud in white and clip it on the top, along with a top hat piece. And finally, to finish off the snowman, we'll give him some arms, which I've made out of these gear lever pieces, which even allow you to pose the snowman and make him wave or do some other hand movements if you want. And just like the Christmas tree, you can simply wiggle this into the base, and there you have your light up snowman. So I hope you enjoyed building these light up Lego Christmas decorations, and if you did, then please give this video a like, let me know what you thought of these designs in the comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next time with even more exciting Lego creations, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.